Hey, welcome back to Who's Up. So today, let's talk about Thanksgiving. Everybody have a good Thanksgiving.
Yes, sir.
Enjoy yourself. Y'all eat.
A little
Word.
bit too much.
Word. So I guess we got some medals to hand out. So let's go down the list and then we can talk about it. So we got coming in at bronze. We got turkey and gravy, collards, and mashed potatoes. Silver place, we handing out sweet potatoes, which can be like sweet potato casserole, candy yams, that type of thing, and stuffing, or some people call it dressing. Also, to wrap up the gold medal, coming in number one is that mac and cheese. The mac and cheese been in the media because old Judon put it on blast earlier, but I think he just had some bad luck.
He had the right kind of mac and cheese, so he hated. So to get it started off with y'all mac and cheese, like how do y'all make y'all's? Because I've been tasked with making it these last 2 years.
Oh,
so
no.
Yeah, so I don't want to say task because I feel like I done got nice with it a little bit, little backed up, but
it better not come
nice.
in a box that says Kraft. I tell you that much.
Yeah.
Oh, no, sir.
And it has to be elbow noodles. Like, don't be putting no penne and no mac and cheese.
Okay.
Nah, for sure.
I got to go. My wife usually makes the mac and cheese. I know she uses she puts organic cheese and puts it in the food processor to shred it up and bake it. It's quite delicious. And my mom, which is kind of weird, she makes a cheese sauce with regular cheese, puts it in the pan and then oven bakes it. As long as it's baked, I think you're okay. No breadcrumbs.
No, you gotta get that roux. That roux is the key that holds everything together.
The what?
It's called a roux, like the cheese sauce. It's called a roux.
Cheese roux, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Sneak a little pepper over in it.
Yeah, you gotta season it.
Yeah. No, you got to season. Yeah, you just can't be putting in raw noodles. Oh man, that's like going to Olive Garden. We didn't do
noodles and cheese.
Oh yeah, for sure. One of my friends was telling me, he was like, when you bake the elbow macaroni noodles, no penne, right? When you bake the elbow macaroni, he's like, don't bake it all the way until, don't, like when you boil in the noodles, don't boil them all the way until they're done. He said, because then when you put it back in the oven, you pretty much cooking it some more, right? So I probably boiled them while they were still a little bit chewy, not really super done yet. And then my mom, she always told me to get a bunch of different cheeses. So I got mild cheddar, sharp cheddar, extra cheddar. I got Monterey Jack. So and I is it diced or cubed? Well, I cubed them all up again, obviously with the salt and pepper, and 2 eggs.
Okay.
And so I put 2 eggs in there, and then with the extra cheese I have, I made it to a cheese sauce, so that wouldn't go to waste. Poured it over top, and then diced, put all the cubes of cheese in, because I made two pans of it, and then also 2 cups of milk to give it, more of that kind of juicy flavor. Boy, that thing was hitting. My little big brother ain't complaining about it, so I felt like I was all right.
That's all that matters. I know some people use evaporated milk too in their mac and cheese.
Oh yeah.
So, all right, sounds like the ancestors will be proud, Justin. That sounds. You had a picture of it?
Just what I had on my plate. Yeah, my little corner.
Dr. J, I know you got something to say about that mac and cheese. I can see you just holding it in.
Hey man, me and mac and cheese got a love-hate relationship. I had to go to AA with that. It's good. It tastes good. It's wonderful. You put all your recipes combined and put a little onion over in there, and it really set it off.
You put what in there?
A few onion, just a few. Yeah. Trust me. It's almost like when the gravy hit it. However, I had to let it go because me and cheese don't get along. It ended up in the toilet, and then we don't go down that road. So that's all I had to leave on that. But
it's a dietary restriction.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I used to feel clogged on the inside. I could feel it in my vein. It just trying to go shoot my jump, but I'm looking like Ben Simmons. Just won't work.
So this debate about stuffing.
Yes.
I know Justin was explaining to us the difference between stuffing and dressing. Do y'all feel it's just what y'all grew up saying, or do you think it's really truly a difference?
Could you say that it's a difference? Because again, some of them turkey juices that you were baking it could drip in to, you know what I mean, to the stuffing and maybe make it a little bit more moist than if you did it outside of it, right? Like, again, I haven't had it outside, so I can't tell you if there's a big difference. My mom has always done it inside the turkey. So, but I just found out that there was a different name, like dressing and stuffing, like on Thanksgiving. I was like, oh, I ain't never knew that.
Man, a lady I used to work with, she made the best, if you want to call it stuffing, I've been called stuffing for years, so I'm just going to use stuffing. But she used to put her leftover sausage grease from that morning's breakfast in her stuffing.
Oh, that sounds like they take off.
Bruh, I ain't never had no stuffing like that before.
Did her traps jiggle when she was serving? That sound like one of them kind of people.
Nah, she from the she from what you call what's that island? The start with a B.
Barbados?
Barbados? Bermuda?
The one with the pink sand.
Pink sand.
Yeah, it was the not
Bora Bora.
I don't know. It got pink sand. Is that one? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's wild though.
That's stuff. I had that years ago, and I still remember it. Like it.
Where's she at? You about to send her a letter? Yeah. Why? Does she still work with you?
No. She done moved on.
She closed?
Coast Guard or something like that now. I'm not sure.
Damn, she said she closed?
Eat that recipe immediately.
If you reminisce about her stuff in years later, you gotta at least try to find it. She on Facebook?
I have no clue. I mean, she was older, man. Like
it don't matter how old she is if you think about the stuff like that.
True.
Y'all mess with the oyster stuffing?
No, but my sister-in-law makes crab stuffing in that joint every year. Like that's all she got to bring. I don't care what else she brings.
It's like that.
It's like that.
Oof.
Seafood is like that.
So it's just like it's like the crab meat. Like is she getting like the meat out of the can, or is she like
no? So she lives in Maryland, so she gets like fresh. I think she gets like fresh blue crab meat, and then that's half the plate. I'm not even kidding. Like that's half the plate.
Yeah.
The other quarter is mac and cheese and everything else. But the crab stuffing come first.
And not to get too off topic with that, do y'all pile y'all food on top of each other? You know how there's some people who gotta have like little individual, like does y'all's food be touching?
It does not.
I go one store. Can't pile. But it's gonna touch. Got to touch. That's how the magic happened. That's how the hot sauce fell on macaroni and cheese for the first time.
Yeah.
Oh.
It cannot touch at all. I put my greens in a separate bowl so the juice don't run into anything else.
I would say certain things can touch. I don't like everything to mix up. Certain things can touch, like the sweet potato and the mac and cheese can touch.
Oh yes,
sweet potato in the string beans, something like that. But
yeah, my turkey can touch the stuffing and the candy. Yeah. I ain't mad at that. But not the like Danny Ocean said, I can't take the drippy stuff. You can't have collard green juice on your mac and cheese. You got to throw the whole plate out. Throw the plate in the trash.
Now, here's a pro tip, though. This is what I do. Like, if we have dinner rolls, like I'll use the dinner rolls as a barrier between foods that I don't want to touch. Like, so if I don't have a bowl and I have to put the collard greens on something, because I don't mind throwing away a piece of bread if there's plenty. Like the bread will block the dripping from the collard greens from hitting the turkey, or the gravy from the turkey, or won't hit the mac and cheese. That put a piece of bread in the way to kind of create that barricade. Because I don't care if the gravy hit the bread, because the gravy is going to hit the bread anyway.
Yeah.
You don't want the gravy to hit the mac and cheese?
Nah, gravy can't touch the mac and cheese. The gravy can touch the stuffing, but the gravy cannot touch the mac and cheese. The mac and cheese needs to be pure. It cannot be stepped on.
Know how to eat.
I need that pure mac and cheese.
Yeah, gravy going to touch two things, and that's the turkey and the stuffing.
That's right.
Come on, man.
See,
I ain't gonna stand.
I ain't mad at the candy yams touching the mac and cheese. I ain't mad at that. Yeah, that hits a little bit.
All right, so to round it up for bronze, turkey and gravy. Yeah, how everybody cook their turkey? I know Ours was roasted this year. Did anybody get any smoked or fried turkey?
I smoked my turkey this year. I usually smoke turkeys.
Word.
What I got on the way is the crock pot slow cooker breast.
Word.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had that. My in-law side of the family did that.
Put all the onion and celery up under him.
Mm-hmm.
They just get in there and circulate. Take the juice, make the gravy with that.
Yep.
Or take said juice, make your stuffing with that.
Yeah.
Stir.
So question for TJ. So what's the difference between bacon and you said your turkey was roasted? So is it where you put it at in the stove, or is it just like the different like temperature setting? Like, I guess what's the difference, or is there?
I have no clue. I know all came out the stove in a big pot.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure. I was like, I think my mom made ours on the stove too. So I was like, oh, okay, is that bacon or roasted? Like,
I think
I was
one you
almost looking
cover.
at. Oh, okay. Like the difference between like broiling and stuff like that. So I was wondering if it was like a difference like that.
So do
Isn't
you guys?
broiling just setting on the stove though?
Yeah,
on the
top?
setting of the stove.
Yeah.
Do you guys, if you know the answer to this question, does your mom like, do they brine your turkeys or do they inject the turkeys?
I don't mind brines beforehand.
Okay.
What's that?
So
You do
brine
like a
is like
soak.
a.
Yeah.
Go ahead, TJ. You got it.
Okay, it's like a soak. So some people, it's all different types. So like you can do like a salt brine, you can do like a sweet brine where people can put like orange juice, like citrusy fruit, like orange juice, apple cider, and stuff like that, brown sugar, and you just let it set for about 24 hours in like a cooler, like or like in the refrigerator if you got space. I think it has to be like at least 40 degrees or something like that. So
Yeah.
if you're in a cold place, you can outside. But yeah, you just let it soak and like it's all the juices and all that. I don't know, it just makes it taste a little bit better, juicier.
Oh, okay.
And then like Daniel was saying, people inject it too. Like they'll take an injection mixture with like some sugar, orange juice, or some type of citrusy flavor, and just inject the turkey, just make it juicier.
Oh, okay.
It's really
Yeah,
important. I
that's
think
to make it tender too.
Gotcha. Okay, I didn't know that.
Mhm.
I guess one last piece. I'm not sure who posted. I know Plies posted it, but what's y'all's ritual with the leftovers? Like, how many days after Thanksgiving are y'all eating leftovers? 2? Okay.
2 days. After Saturday, it gotta go.
Okay.
Or it's gone.
See, I learned a way around that, right?
Uh-oh.
Cook leftovers, you got until that weekend. Like you pushing it on Sunday.
Okay.
But if you smart, you don't cook everything. You know what I'm saying? Like you put some green beans to the side. You know what I'm saying? You put some sweet potatoes to the side, and then you cook them on Sunday, and then that can last you to like Wednesday at work. So you nice freshly cooked.
Okay. I hear you.
Yo.
I hear you.
So you almost like almost like meal prepping Thanksgiving food to be able to like cook like, because you done already bought all the ingredients and stuff like that. So it's like just okay, I get that.
Yeah, so like our family's not that big, so like we only ate like the turkey breast. So like my mom cut off the legs, the thighs, and the wings and stuff, and some to the side, and I cooked them when I got back here. So I have food for the rest, the rest of the time.
Okay.
Yeah, so you know worry about
Okay.
How hard is it though to cut to break down a raw turkey?
It's hard. I ain't gonna lie to you. You gotta have a good old cleaver. You know, it'd be best if you had a bone saw, but most people ain't got them. But a cleaver, but also if you got like the smaller bones, you'd be surprised how like kitchen scissors, how well they work. If you get in that joint, yeah.
Do you guys?
It's not easy.
We had this conversation in my house and it was voted against, but do you guys like spatchcock your poultry or spatchcock your turkeys?
When you cut the back out?
Yeah, and break the breastbone so it cooks more evenly. I wanted to do that this year, but I got vetoed.
No, you need it back intact. I believe Daniel. Didn't you say your senior member, your father like that turkey back?
Yeah, he wasn't here this year. He wasn't with us. So I was like, to avoid all the back issues, let me just cut the back out. And then you break the breastbone so the meat cooks evenly. So your breast and your thighs cook at the same rate. And it takes less time. But no, they said presentation-wise, the back needs to be intact. So I lost this year. But next year, I'm not going to ask. I'm just going to do it. Don't cut the back out. I do all my chickens that way. I cut the back off and it cooks faster and more evenly.
Man, that chicken back good, man.
All right, dog. You
That's
sound
the
like
last of the
you sound like a
leftovers. Pick the
slave.
carcass. No,
You sound like you live doing segregation.
A few
That's
little
what-
wings on there. Shoot.
All right, but
That's what
Danny
people-
Ocean brought up a good point. I got a question for y'all. He said presentation. Do y'all set y'all food up all on the table and everybody eat around it? Or do y'all like set them on the countertop and everybody like walk down like a line?
That one.
That
Yeah,
way.
yeah,
Yeah, we
line.
ain't passing. I ain't got time. Get your own food.
But
Sit down.
See, again, I don't know if that's a difference with people because my family, everybody got at the counter.
Yeah.
My in-laws, the food was all on the table. Everybody breathing on the mashed potatoes, on the green beans, on the stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know.
Especially in these Rona times, I don't know if I'm comfortable with people constantly breathing on the food.
Yeah.
Especially if you're just children at the table. They sick, sneezing, don't cover their mouth.
Yeah, for sure. So again, the table, but also does it depend on the size of the table, right? Like the table I got at my house, it ain't big enough for us to have a turkey and all that stuff on the table. So, you know what I mean? Do you think that weighs into the decision as well?
Yeah, but our table at our house, it's big. It can do that, and you can turn it upside down, flip it, and extend it so it's even bigger to fit more people. And I still wouldn't do it. Like if someone wants, the cranberry sauce on one of the table, got to go through 5 hands to get to you.
Yeah.
Like that's too much touching.
Yeah.
Just go leave it on the counter. Go get it.
But they touch underneath the thing.
It don't matter. It's too many touch points. Like since Miss Rona done entered the world, like can't too many hands be touching too much stuff.
But okay, question. Even with that to counteract, ain't the same amount of hands touching it if you got it on the counter.
That's
right?
fair. And yes, but it's not as long, right? So if
Sure.
there's a line of people, it may be 3 or 5 minutes of people on the food, but if it's on the table, it's 10, 15, 20, 30, 45 hour sneezing, coughing. And at the same time, if it's on the table, all you're doing is interrupting someone else's meal to get what you want.
True.
Pass me this, pass me that.
Yeah,
I
pass it. I want more of this. Where the gravy? Who got the turkey knife? I want a leg. Like everything on the counter. Like you just go get what you want.
Oh man.
All right, so we got 2 more things: the collards and the mashed potatoes.
Yes, sir.
I just get a little bit of collards, so I don't know that much about them. I know there's a lot of work and a lot of preparation to get those things done. So I applaud everybody who make them. But those mashed potatoes, do y'all gotta have boxed potatoes, or y'all actually make the mashed potatoes?
They
Mashed.
gotta be hand smashed.
That's a lot of work too. You don't look like them potatoes ain't easy.
No, they not. You gotta have 4 arms of steel.
Just
You
cook
gotta
them
call
longer.
Brock Lesnar to the table to come help.
So,
All you do is cook them longer.
Also, like they're
Cook 'em
softer.
longer. Yeah,
I have a confession. We didn't have mashed potatoes this year.
neither
Oh
did
yeah,
We didn't.
I had them at both. What's
You had them for both of us. I appreciate you. I did not have.
No.
mashed
I had them at
potatoes.
both. I had 2 Thanksgivings.
Whew. Ooh.
Yeah.
yes, sir.
That's what I was telling you. That's what I was saying. It's different. That's what I was like, one, because at my house, we had my in-laws came to my house and we had all the food on the counter. And then when we went to my wife's grandparents' house, they had all the food on the table. So that's why I was saying there was, and my mom baked the turkey and then they had like the turkey breast. So it was just like, it's a couple, there's some differences. They ain't have mac and cheese at theirs. I thought that they get negative 20 points. Yeah.
So Justin, I got a question about this. Let me ask you guys about this because this is definitely a cultural difference. Green bean casserole.
Yeah, they make that. We don't do that.
Yo, do not sleep on that. All right. My aunt made that.
See, Dr. J, you like the 3rd Black person who has told me this.
Yeah.
You got to have somebody that know how to cook and make it. All right. You
Yeah.
can't have the typical green bean casserole that everybody talk about. All right.
Yeah.
You got somebody that know how to make it. It is worth it. And disclaimer: to hell with mashed potatoes and macaroni and cheese and all the rolls. Okay.
Whoa.
This man got a
It's one
vegetarian
reason. It's
Thanksgiving.
one reason only. All right. Well, the cheese and the milk, we're gonna leave that over there. But all of these things take up too much space in the stomach and they limit eating capacity. Right? Usually we got collard green and mustard green or turnip greens. We got 2 kinds of green and string beans. I need room for that. the whole dessert table. I need room for that. We got the ham. I let the ham go too, but the turkey, fried chicken, the stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I need room. I can't monochrome macaroni and
fried chicken.
Fried chicken, yeah.
You got fried chicken, turkey, ham. You eat Thanksgiving at a church? Is this revival?
We went. This was like usually at my grandmother's house. We have all this stuff, but we went out to a restaurant this time. But if it's my grandmother's house, man, we still skipping out on the fried chicken. We ain't had none of that yet. We skipping out on what else they usually have? The deviled eggs. We got some snubs right now, man.
You eating that Golden Corral for Thanksgiving?
Yeah, I got a plate to pile, man.
No, but sometimes we do a beef too. Like we do like a
we had roast beef.
Yeah, we have an option in meat because not everybody like turkey.
Yeah. I ain't a big, honest to goodness, I'm not a really big turkey fan. I just eat it because it's that tradition. But I want them deep fried turkeys I be seeing people cook on YouTube and Instagram and stuff. When they be, I want some of that.
It's dangerous. You gotta have someone who know what they're doing. If not, the whole house gonna be on fire.
I saw those videos. Don't do it in the house.
Yeah, don't do it. Lord, if you can get in the street, do it in the street. So if something happened, it belongs to the city and it's not on you.
And then two, make sure your turkey's thoroughly thawed out. You can't have no frozen turkey. Yeah, dry too. Like let it dry out after you dry it.
It's too much risk.
And then don't drop it fast. Like just don't drop the turkey in the grease. You literally you gotta take almost 4 minutes or 5 minutes just to ease that joker in the grease.
Yeah.
And wear gloves. Wear fire retardant gloves. Because people be doing it bare hand. Next thing you know, you looking like Harvey Dent. Don't do that. So I do have one more thing. And y'all already kind of mentioned it. Like I don't think ham belongs at Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Ham does not. Ham is an Easter. You eat ham to celebrate Jesus's birth, and when Jesus rose from the tomb. That's the only time ham should be the main course.
It ain't the main one, but it's there though.
Yeah, I don't think ham. Like for us, ham never been a main course for nothing. Christmas, Easter, nothing like that. It's always been secondary. The ham always is something you put on the side of your plate, like just you get a little corner of that joker.
Which is crazy because hams take a lot of work to prepare, especially if you don't get pre-cooked hams. Like a pre-cooked ham, you can just put it in the oven, bring it up to temp, glaze it, and you good. But yeah, like ham show, like the old-fashioned hams, that's a lot of work to be a side piece. Like that needs to be the main joint.
Top ways to get in trouble as a little kid. Sneaking too many ham biscuits. Man, got to have ham.
I love a ham biscuit though. I ain't gonna hold you, boy. I love a ham biscuit.
Here come y'all country asses.
Yeah. Y'all have appetizers before dinner?
No, I know we used to, but not anymore.
Okay. Yeah. TJ, you made up a good point. When did y'all's Thanksgiving start? Because me, I be fasting all the way. I can't make it till 4-5 o'clock. That thing gotta start at about 2. Because I ain't eating no breakfast. I ain't eating no nothing. So I'm like, we can't go past 2:30. So I'm like,
people are wrong though, man. You gotta get up and eat breakfast. Like our Thanksgiving, I get up. I try to get up early, like at least by 8 o'clock. Ain't sleeping no later than 8. Give me a nice breakfast, and not heavy breakfast, but maybe some like turkey sausage, some eggs, egg white, something like that. Give me a little orange juice, and I'm on out the day, go outside. You know what I'm saying? Get some wood. You know what I'm saying? Just do something, and then you come in. Get your little whatever you wearing. You know what I'm saying? Because us black people, you got to take a shower, get clean. You know what I'm saying? Put the sweatshirt. Do something, and then like we have like appetizers. We have like the meatballs, the cheese tray, the you know what I'm saying, like the grapes or with the fruit. You know what I'm saying? The little ham and turkey.
I ain't never had that, boy.
Oh man, y'all.
So like
y'all living. He said fruit and meatballs.
Yeah, but that can mess you up though. Like they have little pretzels and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because like
you fool.
Yeah, because like around about 2 o'clock, you snacking. The first game that came on. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you good. And then dinner gets served kind of early. Like dinner ain't at 7 o'clock. Dinner is like 4:30, 5 o'clock. Right in the middle of the second game. So it's like
that's when y'all eating at 4:30. Oh, I'd have been dead.
That's around my time. My third plate when that second game come on.
But y'all eat with old people though, right? Like that's how old people eat. Old people like to eat Thanksgiving dinner at 2 o'clock because that's when they eat anyway.
That's the first plate. First plate round. 2 o'clock.
Like what time? Like old people like eat because they go to bed at 6 o'clock. So yeah, you gotta eat it too. No offense to the elderly. I mean, but they do, right? Like that's when I eat with my parents, my mom's like, yeah, we can have dinner at 2. Say, yo, what? But to like this year, it was just, my in-laws, they're younger, so we ate at 5. I think dinner was at 5.
Okay.
Did we go down the dessert table at all?
We have not.
We eat desserts all right quick. So
cheesecake and I'm out.
Yeah, but it's cheesecake Thanksgiving season?
It's not, but it can be.
Dr. J was eating that Golden Corral. He told y'all already.
Yeah, he eating at Publix, Golden Corral.
I ain't even make all my stops, man. You talk about my aunt house. I just went here a quarter of the time. Gotta have cheesecake.
So sweet potato pie or pumpkin pie?
Sweet potato pie.
I wish I had more hands. I give them 4 thumbs down. Apple pie. All right.
Okay. Apple pie or peach cobbler?
We're gonna put them both on the plate and the vanilla ice cream on top of raggedy border and let it melt across.
I'll take apple. I don't really like peaches.
Do y'all mess with that? What's the pecan pie?
No.
Nah,
y'all.
You throw that out the window. You throw the pecan pie to whoever bought it in.
Yeah. All right. Last one I got that I can think of. That blackberry roll. That's for the country folk.
Blackberry roll.
Yeah, it's like blackberry cobbler. It's like.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It's a little more doughy.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah. What's in it?
It's like peach cobbler, but it's got blackberries, but it's a little bit more doughy. Like it has, blackberry cobbler is more doughy than peach cobbler.
Oh yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Can I make one claim for the true MVP of Thanksgiving? The true MVP is the gravy. The gravy go with the mashed potatoes, it go with the turkey, it go with the rice, it go with the stuffing, the universal. That's the glue.
All right, MVP. Dark gravy or light gravy?
Dark. All of it. I can't eat. I don't want to sound racist, but I can't eat like gravy or white gravy. Like people eat biscuits and gravy, like that shit look gross to me, dog. Like biscuits and gravy look terrible.
My wife love her some biscuits and gravy, boy. She'd kill somebody for some biscuits and gravy.
She ain't getting no arguments from me. Biscuits, like something about white gravy just look gross to me. Give me that dark, deep brown gravy.
Especially if you got them clumps in it.
Yeah, just You see someone getting served biscuits and gravy, you see that white gravy, it's like, like someone just popped a pimple on the joint. Send it back.
Sausage over in there, right? Especially if the turkey sausage looks good to you, stick.
Just eat light or dark gravy. Neither one of them bother me. Like when you say light, like there's still like almost like a light skin gravy.
Well, no, I can't do. That's one I can't do like that. Cafeteria, old school, high school gravy. I can't do that.
Oh, you ain't like that? Yeah.
Pro tip: don't eat any gravy from a cafeteria. That's just a rule of thumb.
They heat it up in little baggies.
Yeah, it come in the ice block and they just melt it down. Don't eat gravy in cafeterias. So yeah, do y'all eat biscuits and gravy?
I used to love it. I can't find it with just turkey sausage, so I might have to make it myself. You might have me going in the kitchen in a few minutes now, Matt. I might have to go to the store. I don't know.
I don't know. I just can't do white gravy. No offense. I just can't do it.
It don't taste too bad. I done had it a couple times. It ain't bad.
Man.
Follow us on IG at Who's Up _podcast. Any questions, any concerns, want to talk, emails at 1-800-WHO'S Up@gmail.com.